Helly from Entervire Laundry is here today in the Everyday Gourmet Kitchen, and we're going to be cooking one of your delightful curries. What have you got in store today?
I've got a beautiful Kodi for you today, inspired from my recent travel to Goa.
Oh, ooh.
It's with prawns, a little bit of okra, and some very few spices, only 5.
Yeah, it really does look like there's very minimal ingredients, which means I can make this at home.
You very much can. So we're going to start with some shallots.
Great.
And while I'm chopping these away, if you wouldn't mind blending those red chilies, the
Sure.
turmeric, the toasted cumin and coriander seeds.
So tell me about these chilies that we've got here.
So they are Kashmiri chilies.
Okay.
And so they're not very hot.
Aren't
But
they?
they're there for color.
Okay.
And we want that beautiful orange color to this curry. Now, with this one, we can add toasted coriander seeds in it.
Okay.
It's important to toast them because they bring out that beautiful essential oils of all the spices.
Okay.
And a little bit of cumin as well. Very earthy spice, this one, and very fragrant. Turmeric,
Okay.
or turmeric, as we call it.
Turmeric, same thing.
It's a must in almost every curry.
Yep.
And then we've got all these beautiful fresh ingredients here. And so Justine, if you wouldn't mind putting half of that coconut milk in it, give it a good blitz into a nice smooth paste.
All right, I will blend away. All right, how's that, Helly?
That is looking beautiful. Do you like the smell of it?
Oh, so good.
Fresh, huh?
That's why everyone comes for your curry. They're like no other curry.
They are just very, very authentic. As much as I can.
So talk to me about Goan food. Why is it so different to other parts of India? The different regions, obviously so different, but what is really distinct about Goan cuisine?
Goan cuisine uses a lot of whole spices to make pastes like this, and there's of course a lot of coconut. There is a huge influence of Portuguese culture as well.
Oh, right.
This one though is more a Konkani dish, but there are dishes which uses heavy vinegar, tomato, and potatoes, and red chili, which is a introduction from Portuguese to India.
So what are you doing there?
So I'm just straining this spice and tomato out.
Does this give it a more refined finish to the sauce by straining it?
Yes, it's a good mouthfeel to it.
Yeah.
It's silky when you're eating with the rice. And we're going to cook prawns and okra in it as well.
Yep.
So I don't want any grittiness in it,
Okay.
but just nice, delicious, soupy, bisque-like curry.
Beautiful. So this is a great little tip to do. If you want that silky smooth texture, definitely strain it.
Beautiful. Now, you can keep this and
Okay.
marinate other things
Ooh,
for any
yes.
other dish you like.
Okay.
But today we're going to keep it aside, not use this much.
All right, I'll take that away for you.
Awesome. So we can add some coconut milk into this. I'll add a little bit of salt, some water, and then we will cook this for 10 minutes.
All right.
Salt goes in. Water. That's it. And a nice stir.
There we go. Beautiful colour, isn't it?
Yes.
Helly, this smells divine. It really does.
Thank you. So next we are going to chop up the onions, which I can do.
Yes.
If you can please chop up some okra for me.
Okra. Why do you use okra?
That is how this traditional recipe goes.
Yep.
But I do use zucchini sometimes as well.
Yeah, a great alternative because okra's not always readily available.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting vegetable. I love it because it gets a little bit silky. You want to get the smaller ones so they're not too fibrous.
Absolutely. And look, if there are big ones and they're very fibrous, you can
Yeah.
always deep fry them.
Oh.
And that would make them a lot more palatable.
And then you would add them to the curry?
Yes, yeah. Until they are like slightly golden.
I think a lot of people out there would never have cooked okra. So I guess if we see it as a zucchini, we cook it in the same manner.
Absolutely, yeah. Tiny zucchinis. And I like the crunch in the zucchini as well.
And have a look at these prawns. What we've done is just taken the shells off the centre, deveined them and left the heads on because all the flavour's in the head.
All the flavors in the head. And you will
delightful.
see the color of this dish will also change slightly with the addition of the prawns in it. So the onions go in. I have got some chilies up here that I'm just gonna roughly chop like that so you can take them out if you don't like it too spicy.
Okay.
And the okras go in.
There you go.
Beautiful. Simple as that. And then quick stir, and then we can add some of the prawns in here.
Okay. In they go. And very delicately, I'm going to place them in there.
As soon as they're done, we are ready to serve.
Okay, so they're going to change colour. Don't overcook the prawns though.
Never, never. And it's a thinner gravy.
Yes.
It's not a rich gravy.
Yep.
And often a lot of people think that Indian food is rich, thick gravies, but that's North Indian food. And I can have one full episode ranting about Indian food is not North Indian food. But we'll
Leave
focus
that-
on this today.
Leave that for another day. Oh, Haley, that looks so beautiful.
It's got beautiful green, vibrant yellow, nicely cooked prawns. I haven't overcooked the okra too much.
No.
I don't want it to go too mushy. I
Yep.
want that little crunch in it.
Yeah. I love this gravy, how refined it is, how smooth it is, and slightly soupy and brothy.
Yes, it could be had as a soup, to be honest.
Why not?
But a little bit of rice would be great as well.
Yes, I love my rice. Let's put a little side of rice. Shall we have a taste?
Let's have a taste.
Don't know where to start, with the sauce or the prawns.
Have a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, I will. A bit of prawn and the okra too. Have a taste of the okra.
Good. Okay, she's going back for it. So yeah, she likes it.
It is. It's stunning. It really is. You made it look so easy because it is quite easy.
It is a very easy recipe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
It's the sauce that is just so refined. It's aromatic, it's smooth. And then you've got the sweetness of the prawns, the crunch of the okra. If you haven't tried okra and you see them at your greengrocer, get them. Make Helly's curry a true delight. Thank you.
Thank you.